In this video, I'm going to illustrate a way that you can remove drums from a sample. Technically, it's not possible to remove drums from a sample, but you can alter the sample in a way that will allow you to add your own drums to the sample. Let me change the tempo. This is a sample that someone on my discussion forum posted, and mainly what I'll do is just show you some techniques that you can use. Let me play the sample first. Alright, the tempo's kind of off there, but we're not going to make a song here. Mainly, I mean, the technique actually is simple. If you're trying to remove drums from this, there's several things that you can do. When I refer to filtering, mainly what that is I'm going to add a filter. I'm going to add a filter to this sample here. I'm going to go to Create, and I'm going to select the ECF 42 envelope control filter. Filtering allows you to either prevent the high frequencies from coming through or prevent the low frequencies from coming through. There are a number of things you can do with the filter, but mainly it's just allowing certain frequencies to pass through. This frequency knob here determines, whether you want your high or low frequencies to come through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this sample again, and I'm going to play with the frequency knob so that you can get an example of what I'm talking about. As you can see, I only want my low frequencies to come through. When you turn that frequency knob to the left, mainly only the low frequencies are coming through. The more that you turn it to the left, the lower frequencies that you'll allow through, to the point where you can, barely hear anything. Turning the knob to the right allows those high frequencies to come through. So just, hypothetically speaking, you may want to try a filter. Let's say if you just wanted the bass line on this sample, using this filter would allow you to just keep that bass line. And if you add a little bit of the EQ to that, turn down some of the treble, maybe a little bit more bass, now we have a bass line. And you can barely hear that trumpet that was in the track. Now, it would take me personally. I would use some different VSTs, a combination of different VSTs to get that real bass line that I wanted. But you can add several filters on. You can EQ that. There are a number of things that you can do if you just wanted a bass line out of that. Okay, let's say you wanted the what was that? A saxophone. Let's say you wanted that sax out of the sample. Alright, obviously we can't get any more out. We can't get any more of those drums or anything out by filtering. So in this example, what you may want to try is EQ. I don't know if you have recycle or not, but if you do have recycle, there's actually a preset in recycle called remove drums. If you need to see that, I can do a video on that. But when you, in redrum, you have three knobs, in recycle, you have three knobs inside of recycle. And when you select that third knob, there's an option that says remove drums. Basically what that's doing is it's EQing your sample to remove the frequencies where drums are normally found. So that's something else that you can do if you want to remove drums, is you can try to, EQ them out. And I'll show you an example here. I won't be able to do it. It normally takes time. You have to cut it and craft it just right to get the sound that you want. But hopefully, just from viewing this example, you'll catch on and get the idea. And mainly what we're trying to do is just remove the drums. We're trying, and you know what? You don't have to remove the drums completely. You just have to get them low enough so that you can do your own thing, so that once you lay your drums over the top of the drums that are already there, the people can barely hear the drums at all. And sometimes it doesn't come together. Sometimes you really can't tell that you've done a good job until you actually play your drums. Let's remove. Let's do it like this. But you get the point. Mainly just shaping that sound with EQ. I'm not going to sit here and try to get it just right because it may take me hours to do that. But mainly these are the two options that you have, and actually you have more options than that. But these are just two options that you have. You can filter the sound and try removing the low end. You can try removing the high end. It depends on what you want to do with the sample. You can try EQing the actual sample. I know that this video may not be a good example. Maybe I can do an actual beat and show you an example of something that I filtered out or something that I layered over. I'll try to do that for you. But I just wanted to show you the tools that you use to do that with. Let me see if I can open up Recycle just to give you a... I should have known it was going to do that. I'm going to give you an example of the buttons that I was talking about. I'm going to select this sample here. Looking at Recycle, this is the button that I'm talking about. You have these three knobs. If you select that last knob, let me go, baby. I've already stayed too long. Let me go. If you select the option here that says drum cleanup, then it EQs, and actually it shows you the EQ settings here. It shows you the low cutoff, the frequency that it cuts off the low. Shows you the low gain, your Q highs. It shows you exactly what it's doing right here. So if you select that drum cleanup, it removes the drums. Let me go, baby. And that's actually great. If you play your instrumental over that, you won't be able to hear those drums. You can hear them now because there are no other instruments. But mainly that's how you do it. If you have any other questions, hit me up on my discussion forum. Hopefully this was helpful for you. That's divinemindproductions.com, www.divinemindproductions.com.